Hi, welcome back to the Mel-Tran Designs podcast. I'm your host, Melissa, also known as Anansi on Ravelry, and on Plurk and Instagram, I am Mel-Tran Designs. Today is Monday, June 14th, 2015. I don't know what episode number it is. I'll put it in the link. I didn't look before I started recording. Anyways, I just got back from walking to the library and back. I've been listening to my to Lord of the Rings books, and I just finished Fellowship of the Ring this morning, and I was like, I have to get the second one, even though, I mean, I know what happens. I've watched the movies, but the movies can't cover everything, and it's been so much fun to listen to it while I've been sewing and knitting, and so anyways, I just got back, and so if I'm a little flushed, that's why. It's not too terribly long. It's about 3.5 miles total there and back, so it was a good walk. I needed to walk, wanted to save some gas, did both. So I'm going to reach over here really fast. My lips have been really chapped, and I forgot to grab my chapstick, but it's just right here. All right. Anyways, welcome back to returning viewers. Welcome any new viewers. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you enjoy our time together. As far as happenings this week / I think it's been a couple weeks or a week and a half since I recorded last. The kids are out of school. Last Friday was their last day. If you have been watching previously, you know that my kids go to a charter school and they're on a modified year-round. So they do get out later than pretty much everybody else, but they also start earlier. But they get breaks during the school year that the other schools don't get. So anyways, that happened. Friday was Quinn's first birthday, if you can believe it. If you've been watching, you know that obviously I had a baby a year ago, and I cannot believe that a year's gone by already. It's just gone crazy fast. I took a couple of pictures. Since I'm recording on my new phone, I'm looking at my phone, on my new computer, I haven't been like splicing everything together. So I figure if I have a picture to show you, I will just show you on my phone here. Well, here she is opening her presents at her little birthday party yesterday. My dad got her one of those cool Fisher-Price phones. The old school telephone that you can pull it and the eyes move, and it's a rotary dial. Here she is eating her cake. Let's see, I know I got a really good up close after she had... Oh, you got to see this face on her. It's hilarious. If you don't like babies, sorry. It'll go past soon. She was going and breathing really hard. It was pretty funny. And here she was saying all done, and she was doing the sign language for that. And let's see, I know I'll show you one more. There's the up close right before I was gonna get her out of her seat. So anyways, super cute. Thanks for letting me show you. Not that you really had a choice because it's my podcast, but thanks for letting me show you. Anyways, the year has gone by incredibly fast, and she's a blast. And the little birthday party we had for her yesterday was mostly just family, and a couple of neighbors came, and a couple of friends. So anyways, really small. I don't really believe in having a huge blowout for a 1-year-old. So anyways, the other thing I did was Saturday was Worldwide Knit in Public Day. So I was knitting in public, which I do all the time, but it was a great excuse to get together with some fellow knitters. And it was actually some people that I don't normally get together with, so that was fun. And I got to meet a gentleman there on Ravelry. He's Mindful William. Hi, William. And I told him I would show the picture of our selfie together. So there's William. And anyways, he is a very busy guy with all the podcasts that he watches and listens to. We were comparing notes, and he watches, I don't know, 3 or 4 times as many as I do, because I actually don't watch very many now. But anyways, it was fun to talk about some people that we knew in common and stuff, because a lot of the people around here might be on have a Ravelry account and use it sometimes, but most of them aren't. They're not active in the whole online knitting community. Like on Plurk, the only people I have are my knitting friends. On Instagram, it's knitting only. Obviously Ravelry. But anyways, I feel like I'm part of, the knitting community as a whole, where most of the people around here are just part of here, which that's fine. It's just really refreshing and nice to meet someone who knows about the same people I do who aren't here. So anyways, my water, I put it down. Good grief, I'm just getting up all the time. All right, you came for the knitting. That's all that has really gone on of importance. I don't know what my recording schedule will be like over the summer. I never do. Heck, it's probably not going to be any different than it has been during the school year. But one other side note, Eli is done with kindergarten now. So he'll be in first grade, which means it'll just be me and Quinn all day long once school starts again. And so I'm hoping I'll be able to record more regularly because, well, when she's taking a nap or whatever, I'll be able to record. All right, going on / coming up. Nothing. Still not hosting anything. I am participating in a couple of things, though, that I'll tell you about. I'm participating in the 90% Knitting Alphabet Knit Along. If you want to know the details of that, check out her board and her podcast. It's really fun. And just so you have a small idea, each month for 4 months, there's a chunk of the alphabet, and you have to choose a pattern with that name, and then you get extra points for other stuff. And so you'll see that my stuff is alphabetically moving along over the 4 months: June, July, August, September. It's 4 months. So anyways, this month is A through F, and so you'll see the projects I've been working on, and I have all my months planned, so you'll see those as they come along. Am I participating in anything else? Yes, I'm sitting here going, no, there's something else. Camp Loopy. I'm not going to explain that either because there's lots of little details, but the overview is the Loopy U, which is a yarn store that has a huge online presence. If you're watching this, I'm sure you've heard of them. She hosts a virtual camp every summer online, and each month for June, July, and August, there are different project challenges. And it'll be, a certain number of yards with a theme of some sort. And last year she started a sewing version, and that's what I'm participating in. So if you want to know the details of that, head over to theloopyu.com and then click on blog, and all the information's on there as well. And you can still jump in, anyways. So go over there, but you'll hear me talk about that too. So I think those are really the only two that I'm actively participating in. I still have my mystery scarf going on, but I haven't worked on that in a little while, so that'll pop out as I work on it. So, all right, let's move into works in progress. I have right now only 2, and one of them will be done probably with about 20 more minutes of knitting because I'm on the bind off. So let me drop the yarn here. This is one of my projects for the Alphabet Knit Along. It's my pattern as I go along. It's a shawl, except it's modified because of the edging that I chose. It's actually supposed to be an applied edging, but the one that I chose, I got halfway done and weighed it and didn't have enough yarn, and I could have pulled it back and changed it, but I knew the look I was going for, and if you've done applied edging, you don't want to have to keep doing it, and I didn't think this yarn would hold up to multiple times being ripped out. And while I can modify any design, especially my own, so anyways, it was my own fault that I ran out of yarn. I thought there was a chance, but I thought, I'm being careful. No. So anyways, here's what I have. You can see the bottom there. It's just an elongated garter that I do really like the look of. I have about this much left to bind off, and it might not look like a lot, but I do have enough yarn left. I wait it and wait it and wait it and wait it and have, with the bind off that I do, it usually takes 2 rows worth of weight, and I had 4 rows worth. So 4 plus, anyways, more than enough. The yarn that I'm using, like I said, this is the As I Go Along shawl, except this is bigger because I went into 3 skeins. So you can see that it's tall. If you remember the first one that I made that was the turquoise. This is the beautiful Road to China Light that I ordered a few months ago from Webb's. It is a blend of alpaca, cashmere, silk, and camel. I don't remember all of the amounts. I know that alpaca is the largest amount. I think it's like 55% or 65%, something like that. And then it's a 10, 15, 10 kind of ratio after that, or something close to that. Anyway, it's smooth like butter. I mean, it's amazing to touch. Every single stitch with this has been enjoyable, and I cannot wait to be able to wear it, which I'll be able to very soon. And let me tell you what, church was freaking cold yesterday, and I was sitting working on this going, why can't I be done? Why can't I be done? I just want to put this on, which I had a different shawl, but this one is going to cover so much better. In fact, I can actually show you, since most of the bottom is bound off, it's pretty good size on me, especially considering, you know, I'm short. You know, it'll cover my arms quite nicely, which is the whole point. So anyway, the colorway is silver gray pearl or silver pearl, something like that. Something that I really like about it, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in this light or not. Maybe if I kind of hold it up close. Yeah, you can see how there's kind of the light and dark in there. The darker is actually the silver, and the light is kind of a tan taupe kind of color. It's really neat, and out in the sun, it's stunning. So anyways, I'm enjoying that and very excited to have that done. And the other, oh, my project bag fell down here. The other project, that's on size 8 needles, and like I said, I'm finishing up my 3rd skein of it. All right, the other thing I'm actively working on is a monster for Eli's birthday. Here's what it looks like so far. The yarn I'm using is from Highland Handmaids. It's her sock yarn, silver maple sock, something maple. I mean, they're all trees. I think it's, anyways, just her basic sock yarn. And this is the colorway that I got when I was at Knittin' in the Mitten, toasting marshmallows. And what I'm doing is actually holding it doubled to make it thicker, obviously, and it's mixing up the colors. Down here, they matched up as I was knitting, and all the way up here they were matching up as I held the yarn, and then up higher they started to mix together. So it's really cool. It's almost kind of tiger looking, and in the skein it's kind of Halloween looking. So it's really fun to watch this knit up. This is on size 3s. It's going to be pretty much bulletproof, which is nice because it's, like I said, it's for Eli and he likes to be rough with his stuff. The pattern for this also falls within the A through F category. The yarn doesn't qualify for either of those. I don't really care. I'm just participating for fun. I'm not, I don't really have, in fact, I don't think any of my colorways have the correct starting letter to match up with the, you know, that month and whatever, and I don't care. It's just, it's fun, and I went through my queue. I didn't even add anything new for these except for the monster, but I knew that was coming up. But I just went through my queue and put stuff in alphabetical order that I wanted to make that I already had the yarn for. So, and the book is right behind you. Yep, if you didn't already know. Sorry about that. And the monster I am making for him this year is this little guy right in the front. It's Baldwin the Bathroom Monster. Isn't he cute? Anyways, so that will be done soon. There's not much knitting left on it. And that's all I have planned for this month as well. But since it's only the 14th and I'm going to be done in the next couple days, I'll throw something else on that'll count towards the knit along. I mean, hey, might as well, right? So I'll try to find something else, or I will work on the squares that I'm using the mini skein. I might do that. Try to get caught up on the mini skein squares that Lisa's doing, because I've only finished February and I'm working on March. Or no, March was the first one. I've only finished March. April is being worked on. I already have May, and the June one has been ordered. So I want to keep up if I can. All right, finished objects. I have 2 of those. The first one is Quinn's birthday monster that's not a monster. It's Chadwick, the Shakespearean caterpillar. Here he is. He's very tall. He actually goes up to about here on her. I did fingering weight held doubled. I didn't put a mouth on him because she has you embroider it, and Quinn has a couple toys that have embroidered on mouths, and she sticks her little bottom teeth under and pulls, and I didn't really want to give her that choice. So I just chose not to put a mouth on him, at least for now. When she gets older, I might put one on, but he's kind of cute with that one. And I decided that this gives him the look of kind of having a sweater on. I thought that was cute. So this green and this blue here are from Damselfly Yarns. They're from when I did the Color Affection shawl for her shop sample. This yarn here is from Daisy Knits, and it's a skein of yarn that I got when I was at Zombie Knit Apocalypse. I won it or got it in a trade, or I didn't buy it. There was some sort of a trade or something. I received it. So anyways, there's that. This yarn is from Sock Summit 2011. It's a special colorway that was just for their Sophie's Toes. And this one is some Shibui sock. So anyways, I still have leftovers of all of these. I've considered making a miniature, like just hold the fingering weight with zeros or something and make a little, see how small it would be, use up some more of the yarn, but maybe I'll do that since I'm going to finish my stuff. But anyways, there you go. He's very fun, and she likes dragging him around. The other finished object I have is my Camp Loopy Project 1, and like I said, I'm doing the sewing version, so it is a sewn project. It is called the Essential Tote. Here we go. The fabric is a Dornit brand. So we have this larger dots fabric here. We have the smaller daisies here. This red is just some from Joann's that I picked up because it matched. The inside lining fabric is this polka dots, but they're actually daisies, which is really cool. And then I love the fabric for the pockets. And right here, this is my modified 4-patch because we had to do a traditional quilt square somewhere inside of it, or in our project, and so I chose to do the pocket as a 4-patch. So this side has 3 different size pockets, as you can see, and on this side over here, this side pocket fits my tablet, and then there's 2 pen size pockets right here on this edge. It has a magnetic closure, and I have been using it as my knitting bag, and I don't know, I'll just use it for whatever, but I'm very much in love with it. It was pretty easy, actually. There's one spot in the pattern where I think the designer could have clarified a little bit better, but other than that, I think it would be fun to make more of these in the future. And that is all I have to show you as far as works in progress and finished objects. I don't have any spinning. Designing, there's stuff going on in my brain, so hopefully that'll be able to be done soon. I ordered the fabric for my next project. It's going to be a rag quilt for Anansi's birthday, and I'm super excited. The next challenge, you have to use either applique or embroidery. I do not do embroidery, so I'm just going to applique a couple of flowers onto a couple of the squares and call it good. I do have one acquisition that is also behind you. I am really a bad podcaster today. I apologize. I was trying to run around and get all my stuff together. A friend of mine was at Savers, which is just, you know, a secondhand store. And she called me and she says, "Oh my gosh, I just found some merino for you for $2." I was like, awesome. I don't even like spinning merino, but hey, $2, I'll spin it. So this is what she grabbed. This gorgeous blue. And this is pink with some pops of red in it. And actually I have some fiber that is very similar to these colors, and it looks like the brand name is Weird Sisters, WYRD. Can you see that? Anyway, I've never heard of them, but these retailed for $15 each, and she got them for $2. So those will be coming. I might even spin them and ply them together and make something fun for Anansi, because she loves pink and blue together. Or I'll just spin them. I don't know. I might not spin them ever and just gift them on to somebody else. Like I said, merino is not my favorite thing to spin, but we'll see. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you today. Yeah, it's all I can think of. Next time I will have a couple more finished objects to show you, and hopefully have some fun new things going on. In the meantime, have a great week, couple of weeks. Join the Mel-Tran Designs group on Ravelry if you haven't already, and introduce yourself over there. We also have a Mel-Tran Designs page on Facebook, and I always post when I put up a new podcast or episode there. Yeah, so until next time, keep knitting. Bye.